Mic check.
Big Zach. Zach, what was it like to see all your guys yesterday, pro day? You had a chance to check them out yesterday?
Yeah, it was real cool. I feel like it was a real special moment for me, just seeing all the guys that, some of the guys who came in with me and some of the guys who, started from the bottom and, I watched them work and just seeing them, come out here, put on the show and seeing their dream become realities, it's just a blessing for me.
Does it put in perspective for you a little bit of when you come in early mornings, work out at night sometimes, and put all this work
Yeah.
and see what it's all for?
Yeah, no, it's all going to somewhere. It's coming soon too.
What does it mean for you to see them achieve what they want to, but also you still have just one more year left to get to that point? What do you need to do to get to being ready for that?
Yeah, I just gotta, improve in all the areas, just become a better overall player, and that's something that, I've been working towards in this offseason.
Are you taking notes in your head about what this looks like so you're ready for it when it comes time?
Yeah, for the most part, I definitely am.
Zach, what's the biggest step that you feel like personally you still want to make for yourself? I mean, everyone has their opinions.
Yeah, I just feel like, I'm still an unfinished product. I still have a lot of areas to improve in, and really, I want to improve in every area of my game. I want the junior Zach to, pale in comparison to senior Zach, and that's what I'm working towards.
I know with the defensive line, you guys aren't going to be as affected by Jim Knowles' defense and things coming in, but you might be. You could be a guy that you have the skill set to play in that stand-up role.
Yeah.
Do you see that as a boost for you, as an opportunity to just go out and run after the quarterback?
I mean, we're just learning right now, so we're still in early stages.
What's it been like in the early stages getting to see what Knowles has planned for the offense matching up against them?
Yeah, no, I like it. I'm excited, to get to running his stuff.
I won't ask for specifics because I know better than that, but is he presenting you guys some new things that you hadn't seen in years past, or is it more of just the same thing, different face?
It's we're still learning about the defense, so you'll see in due time.
Coach Day mentioned that it's not more competition and winning a drill, but it's more about learning. What do you think it is that you've learned, not specifically from Jim Knowles, that maybe you hadn't going into this season?
Really just, feel like maturity. I've gotten a lot more mature. It's my senior year now, and, I've been through everything you can do at Ohio State. So, I've just taken my experiences and trying to learn from them and grow from them.
Zach, just building off the Knowles question, how have you seen Larry Johnson kind of adjust to all the coaching changes, to see the secondary coaches, the linebackers coach Knowles?
Yeah.
How has Larry really handled all the changes?
Yeah, Coach Jay, he's the same guy he was when I walked in the door. So, he hasn't changed at all. The same energy and the same approach to teaching D-line skills and teaching D-line fundamentals.
Ryan Day really talks about Larry a lot because he's that associate head coach. He has all of that experience. Has he guided Knowles and the rest of the new coaches? Have you seen him share advice? Just what have you seen him do?
No, most of that stuff happens, while I'm at home. They do all their meetings and stuff behind closed doors. So.
Does that just boost your trust in Coach Jay and whatnot? I mean, you always talk about him.
Yeah, I trust all the coaches. I trust every coach that I trust Coach Day. So I trust every coach that he brings in this building that they're going to do their job and they're going to help the Buckeyes win games.
How do you describe Tyler Friday?
The first thing that comes to mind, I think he's my brother. But aside, I'm talking about on the field. He's a great player. He's strong. He's quick. He's fast. He's athletic, and I take a lot from his game. I like to watch what he does and see if I can incorporate that into my game.
He was talking about how this room, it's a lot more experienced, a lot older than it was when he came in.
Yeah.
And I'm curious about what that brings. What's kind of like the culture, the mentality of an older room as opposed to
just we know what to expect. We know when we're hitting on all cylinders, and we know when we're not. Yeah. And it's not a secret because we all know, so we can be open about it and call each other out, and knowing that we're only doing this because we got to listen to the heart and we know what it's supposed to look like, as opposed to when I came in and when they came in, the majority of the guys who had playing time was the 5 seniors on the team, and none of us else have ever played. So now even the young guys in the room all have valuable game reps, so we all know what to expect and what it's supposed to look like.
Do you feel that's valuable, especially with kind of the defensive outlook changing?
Yeah.
You guys know what to expect from college football, even in the midst of all the different changes.
Yeah, I feel like it's very valuable. you know, like I said, just experience is the greatest teacher. So we all have a little bit under our belt, and you know, we know what to expect, and we know what to work towards.
Zach, what has Coach Knowles told you about that Leo position? I don't know if that's something that he's looked at you as potential to fill that role. I know they haven't.
Yeah, that's above my pay grade, man. I'm not allowed to answer those questions.
Have you watched film on that position at all, or no thoughts at all?
I've watched film on Ohio State practice. That's about it, man.
How different is this offseason compared to the past year?
For me, you know, it's my last go around. So I'm getting. Last year I said I was going to give everything I got, and you know, as I got older, I realized I got more to give, and I got more to experience and more to learn and more room to grow. And that's what I'm excited to do. You know, I got a very mature mindset now. It's I feel like I've grown a lot in my 4 years here, and I'm ready to, you know, put that all to work.
What's something maybe you see differently with Jim Knowles' defense? Obviously, you still have Larry, but that comes into even your room.
Yeah, you know, I like it. You know, we're still learning our defense and everything. We're still installing some stuff, but I think I like the direction we're going in.
Zach, when you say that you got that sense last year that you have more to give, how do you feel about the way the first 3 years have gone for you?
Yeah, you know, everybody comes in with the mindset of I'm going to go to college for 3 years and head to the NFL, and you know that's not reality. Everybody has different stories, and realizing that, you know, that's not my story. My story, you know, is to come back from my senior year and play ball and then, you know, let the chips fall where they may, you know, put my best film out there and, you know, leave the rest in God's hands.
What is your sense for, when you think about it and you're being pretty honest about your evaluation, like how much more do you feel like there is to give?
I feel like there's enough to give where I can, you know, be the player to where I see myself and where everybody else wants me to be.
You kind of limped out of the Rose Bowl a little bit. Did that bother you at all in the winter, or you just need some rest?
Yeah, I'm all right. You know, I had a little injury, but you know, I'm all right.
Last question. Thanks, Zach.
How much does last season in defensive talk affect this season and your mentality going into it, especially with it being your last game?
Yeah. I mean, last season is last season. You know, and when the turnaround comes, we get new freshmen, seniors leave. You know, you kind of clean the slate. But yeah, we definitely know that we weren't where we were supposed to be, and the term silver bullet is thrown around, and we kind of took that for granted, and we're taking it more personal now. We know that there's a standard that's set at Ohio State years before we were even born, and you know, we're the next step to hold that legacy and to hold that standard. You know, we're taking pride in that, and you know, all of us know that that's what we got to get to.
All right, thank you, Zach.
Cool, appreciate you guys.